Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the magical world of underrated anime recommendations. And trust me, if you're tired of the same old top 10 shonen fights that will leave you in tears videos, then stick around because I'm about to blow your mind with some hidden gems. I present to you 5 anime that deserve way more love than they're getting. So grab your snacks and get comfy. Let's jump in. Starting off with number 5, we have Super Crooks. So what happens when a bunch of wannabe villains get tired of being humiliated by superheroes and decide to go international? This anime follows Johnny Bolt, a guy with electric powers and even more electric bad luck. After yet another failed heist and way too many stints in super prison, Johnny realizes he needs a fresh start. And what's fresher than Europe? Johnny rounds up a gang of quirky, not so great criminals for one last totally foolproof heist. They're like the JV team of supervillains more likely to trip over their own capes than actually pull off a crime. Think of it as a mix of Ocean's 11 meets The Incredibles, but with way more face-palming moments and epic fails. The stakes are high, the laughs are constant, and honestly, it's a wild ride you don't want to miss. At number 4, we have Sirius The Jagger. Picture this Yuli, a werewolf with a tragic backstory and even more tragic hair that somehow always looks perfect, is on a mission to hunt down vampires. He teams up with the Jaggers, a group of mismatched vampire hunters who travel around Japan disguised as an orchestra. Because who would ever suspect that the people carrying violins and cellos are actually vampire hunters, right? Their goal? To find a mystical artifact called the Ark of Sirius before the vampires do. It's like a high-stakes game of capture the flag, except the flag is a powerful relic that could change everything. With high-speed chases, dramatic slow-motion fights, and plenty of brooding under moonlight. Sirius the Jagger is an underrated thrill ride. Moving on to number 3, we have Insomniacs After School. This one's a bit different. We follow 2 high schoolers, Ganta and Isaki, who bond over their shared struggle with insomnia. Ganta is as allergic to sleep as he is to social interaction, and Isaki is basically nocturnal. Together, they find solace in their school's abandoned observatory, which becomes their secret hideout. By night, they share stories, stargaze, and try not to doze off mid-sentence. It's a quirky mix of midnight buddy comedy and existential musings. Insomniacs After School is all about finding your people, even if they're just as tired, sleep-deprived, and weird as you are. It's heartwarming and relatable in the best way. Coming in at number 2, we've got Darker Than Black. In a world where 2 mysterious gates have appeared, one in Tokyo and another in South America, people known as contractors start developing superpowers. But there's a catch: they have to do something weird every time they use their powers. Enter Hai, also known as the Black Reaper, who has the power to manipulate electricity and an appetite the size of Tokyo. Hai is part of an elite group of contractors who are either saving the world or doing shady stuff. Honestly, it's hard to tell sometimes. It's full of conspiracies, shadowy organizations, and Hai just trying to navigate a world that's as complicated as he is. It's action-packed, dark, and leaves you questioning everything. And finally, at number 1, we have a classic brought to life in a whole new way, Doro. Based on the legendary Osamu Tezuka's 1960s manga, this 2019 adaptation is intense, emotional, and just breathtaking. We follow Hikamaru, a young samurai born with no limbs, no face, and no senses because his father made a deal with demons. Now, he's on a journey to reclaim his body parts, hunting down the demons who took them. Along the way, he meets Doro, a scrappy street kid who brings humor and heart to the show. It's a story about friendship, revenge, and what it means to be human. Doro dives into deep themes of identity and the eternal battle between good and evil. This one isn't just about reclaiming a body, it's about discovering what it truly means to have a soul. Doro is an absolute must-watch. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you found something new to add to your watch list. Let me know in the comments if you've seen any of these or if you have your own underrated anime recommendations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.